If you use face tape to take back your eyes like this, Asian fishing. Number 2, the fox eyeliner, where you like extend it all the way here, Asian fishing. Also, if you have fake lashes and you lift the end off your lash line, that's Asian fishing. It makes your eyes look more slanted. And then there's people with double eyelids who will tape or glue down their double eyelids to have monolids. That's Asian fishing.
Cosplayers have seriously normalized Asian fishing by just rebranding it as anime makeup. And I get it, you're trying to look like the character, I understand. But the whole point of cosplay is costume, right? Why are ethnic features a part of that costume?
Okay, this girl is white, and you can be interested in Asian culture, fine, whatever, anime. But once you start perpetuating the stereotype that Asian American women are cutesy, childlike, and submissive, I have a problem with that.
Hi, hello, ni hao. I'm Margaret Jude and welcome back to the video. So, as you can judge by the title of this, we're going to be taking a look at Asian fishing and why I have a problem with it. So I've scoured the internet for a lot of TikToks and I found a lot of them on Asian fishing and, you know, the damage that it causes to the Asian community in America. So let's start. So now the first thing about Asian fishing and why I think it's stupid is because, for example, you know, something like the fox eye trend, where you wear your makeup to make your eyes a little bit more slanted. You know, because Asians have more slanted eyes, we call that Asian fishing, because, you know, people seem to forget that just because a white person has slanted their eyes doesn't make them Asian. Now, I can see why people get offended by it when people do this. People like wear their eyes a little bit more Asian, and for example, you saw with the fox eye trend where, you know, people make their eyes a little bit more slanted by using mascara and then do this. Like it's as if they were lifting their eyes up. So I was watching this YouTuber called Shirleysia Moe, and she said that, you know, she just didn't feel very good about it. She didn't feel about this gesture because you know, she's from Austria, and what happens is that, you know, Austria isn't really that woke, you know. She had a lot of racist comments thrown at her way when she was young. How, like, you know, what, like Chinese, Japanese, something-nese, or like something. And, you know, also a lot of Asians could agree with her because, you know, because you were bullied on the basis that your eyes are different, on the basis that your skin color is different, like your whole, like, you in general just look completely different compared to the backdrop of many white kids. Now, I do have a problem with that, with a lot of Asians saying that this Asian fishing and bringing up past traumas and whatever. And to me, I'm like, okay, I feel for you. It's not my right to take away your experience of being an Asian. I mean, then again, I come from a place of probably come from a place of privilege, where, you know, in my country, I'm literally the majority. To me, I question, to what extent should I participate in your trauma? To what extent do I participate in your PTSD? If you're crying over a random person over the internet, thinking about them daily, commenting, wanting to get this person banned off the internet, I have serious questions. It seems to me that you have not handled this trauma correctly, and maybe you should get a therapist. Rather than screaming at someone to stop it, it's better if you work on yourself. Yay, food. This is the first time I'm eating while filming a video. Of course, I may not touch it because it's yeah, it's quite hot. Now, the second part of Asian fishing is that when you dress Asian, like not as in eyeliner and that's about it, but completely dress Asian in like uwu kawaii stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot to put in, not only do you have to look Asian like that girl, you also have to act like a uwu kawaii girl. Like, basically some sort of anime character. When you do that, you portray a submissive, innocent looking Asian woman. The Asian stereotype of being submissive and innocent and very exotic, you know, that kind of you know, these weird stereotypes, which, to be honest, they actually hold some truth to them. And you also fetishize, you also pedobait the fact, you also pedobait, you pedobait somehow, you're baiting pedophiles to come and, you know, take part in this.
A lot of people have asked me to talk about this girl, who is not Asian, but frankly looks more Asian than I do, and has a literal anime wall, so let's not pretend we don't know what's influencing this. I'm not going to talk about how I feel about this because I've already done so in previous videos. What bothers me though is regardless of intent, you look Asian or inspired by Asia at the very least, and have millions of viewers for it. Let's say this is fine. What's not fine is you use this to sexualize yourself while dressed as a school child, while dressed as a toddler wearing a Care Bears onesie, which means that you, among so many others, are literally training your millions of viewers to associate Asian women with sexualized children.
You can see in this video, this is a white person who's portraying as an Asian person, and you know, this person's getting overtly offended by it. This person is being inspired by anime. She's not Asian fishing. Now, this uwu kawaii-ness that this person is doing, like, that's probably a normal archetype of anime. That's just anime. They're portraying anime characters who majority are Asian. But now the question is that does that portray a stereotype? No, it doesn't, because anime does not equal Asians. And I think that's where their premises, these Asian people, their premises are being misplaced, because they want to stop the spread of dangerous stereotypes that could harm Asian women. But to me, anyone who gets their information from anime is quite stupid lah. I just think that is. If you get your Korean info from K-drama, I don't know what to say to you. Hello there, I'm editing this video. So I want to address what, you know, this person said. And you know, she said something like, oh, you know, how I feel about this, and you know, of course it's negative lah, because you know, but I've seen the video. I don't think it's up here on TikTok anymore. I think I saw it on a YouTube video, but I can't find it anymore. She's trying to say that this person is being inspired by anime, but then you say that she's Asian fishing. So basically implying that anime equals Asians. That I truly do find racist. Is that you know, it comes full circle, you know. It comes full circle. You know, these people try to be so not racist to the point where they are racist. It's like me saying, oh, I get my information about black people from 1940s cartoon or 1930s cartoons. You see the problem with that? The innocent, submissive Asian women is actually true. It is actually kind of true. Because, you know, in they have something called aegyo in Korea.
이 여자 사람이 나보고 누구냐는데?
여자친구.
오빠 너무 작잖아. 더 크게 말해줘.
Women act all innocent and bubbly and cute and whatever to get a man to do what they want. This stereotype does not apply to you, Asian Americans. It doesn't even apply to me, even though I live in Asia. Because I don't live in China. I live in Singapore. And what happens is that people like to call us bananas. A lot of, I mean, you've heard of this before, bananas. If you're Indian, you're like coconut. Because you're either brown or yellow on the outside, white on the inside, which is true. You are an American. You just have a different body, you have a different face, that's all. You're from a different ethnicity. Hi, editing Margar here. I don't think I worded this correctly in the video, but I'm gonna try and say it here. There is a distinction about when you fetishize yourself as an anime character and when you fetishize yourself as an Asian. There's a difference, because like I said, anime does not equal Asian, and that's why I want to make a clear distinction upon that. These people who call out people who dress up as anime characters, where they miss the point, and you know, frankly, become racist. What I believe these cosplayers, these people who dress up as Asians and make a hobby out of it, or make a living out of it, are basically drag queens. Think about it, they're drag queens. Drag queens, for example, they dress up as women for fun. They dress up as women for a hobby. But they never said that they are acting like women. They never said that I'm in drag, now I act like a woman and this is how women act. No, they don't. If these people who dress up as Asians and then they act and then they begin to say that they are Asians or this is how Asians act, then I have a problem with that, because they're going off stereotypes which are frankly racist. Now there's also a pedophilia part about it, and they say that these white women who dress up as Asians and act all kawaii and innocent, they attract white pedophiles. I'm not really too concerned about the fact that they're white, and more of the fact that you are attracting pedophiles, and that's all. But I do not believe that's the case. I don't think that they're attracting pedophiles at all. I think they're attracting more maybe Chinese audiences, because maybe like Chinese men or like Japanese men or Korean men, because like I said, back in the mainland, these people prefer women who act quite innocent and bubbly, which is a typical aspect of Aegyo.
A pretty Asian girl.
Кто сказал, что она кусит под азиатку? Мне кажется, что у нее обычный аниме-макияж. Еще многие говорят, что аниме это только азиаты. Я такая чисто, что... Аниме и косплей это не Asianfishing.
Asian culture, fine, whatever, anime. But once you start perpetuating the stereotype that
It's so obvious that you don't watch anime, because if you did, you'd understand why this is not problematic whatsoever. Just because you are an Asian American woman does not make your opinion of this any more or less valid. So this girl you're talking about is a cosplayer. She's not perpetuating any Asian American stereotypes because she's literally playing a character. She's acting all cutesy and whatnot because that's how the character behaves. Nothing to do with that character's race at all. And this whole like cutesy and innocent thing she's portraying through this character isn't an Asian American stereotype, it's an archetype of anime character. At the end of the day, there is no issue here. You're just trying to get mad and start an argument and gatekeep anime. Just stop.
Let me just say this. If you can't expect white people to know that Asians don't equal anime and anime don't equal Asians, while expecting other races to make that clear distinction, I think you are racist. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been your host Margar Geode. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
一时失志不免怨叹，一时落魄不免胆寒，哪通失去